This is your weekly trip to paradise, Louisiana style, with Gary Risponi, Chef KD, and Lindsay Anderson. Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K. Taking it easy, Louisiana State Parks. Follow your outside voice to our parks and historic sites. Farm Bureau Insurance. Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. Veterans Help Foundation. Relief Windows. Experience. Quality Service. Catering Cajun. Creative catering from casual to corporate. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.
Welcome to this week's edition of Paradise, Louisiana. Baton Boudin, Cajun meats.
Hey, can I tell you, look, I figured out we got to sing for our little lunch. You ready?
Sing.
Sweet Caroline. Cajun food never looks so good. Can I tell you?
That's Caroline.
Never looks so good. Thank you, Caroline.
Caroline, I've got to start talking, but I got to try them little meat pies.
I think you do.
Yeah, and guess what else he likes?
I think you should.
He likes those seafood balls. Oh, yeah.
Put it up front so everybody can see, so I don't want to steal. I don't want to talk with food in my mouth. And I know Chris can dip in there in a minute, so.
Thank you so much. Everything here is always amazing.
Thank you, Caroline.
Appreciate it so much. And let me tell you something. So is the 4th of July. We have a reason to celebrate our freedom, and we really did a good job in South Louisiana. Don't lay over on me like that. Oh, and also we thank Louisiana Fish Fry. I was just telling us, Pizzolata said, hey, what about us?
I know.
And Coca-Cola.
Oh, yeah.
What can we say?
All I can tell you is.
Give us a quick rundown on your week.
Well, you know, I got to go down Tofield.
Live a dream.
I'm over there. Boudoir Charters. NewOrleansFishing.com. Been waiting 10 years. Since the first flight, it's been 10 years. And I was supposed to go. And I'm going to tell you what. It's everything it's supposed to be. You waited all your life. I waited all my life. Grand Isle, different places. And where you wait, you ain't got to worry about no riptides. But it's so much grass. It's so much different than what you imagine. I'll be back.
Well,
it ain't gonna be a trip of a lifetime or bucket list. No, it's gonna stay on my. Anytime I get a chance, I'm going.
He's got a bucket. He's got to keep refilling. I know Chris went with you also. And let me tell you something. It takes a lot to impress him for as much stuff as he does and covers. And he was really impressed.
This is what we got to.
Now, what else? You got Chad.
We teased it last week.
Yep.
This is going to be, we're going to highlight Little Worcester fish because they got some more coming up this year. Danica,
let me tell you
Becky, Clarence, Michaela. I don't want anybody, but that whole
team
crew. They don't won national awards, state awards. They don't win all awards for what they do. And they don't stop. They always add something. I missed the kayak deal. You was there at Bridgeside and got some with them. But the biggie was during the Redfish Cup.
Seeing him win that award.
I'm telling you what, Jada.
That puts a lump in your throat, don't it?
Jada, it was to watch him, to look at him, to watch his parents. And he's a young man with cerebral palsy that nothing holds him back. So stay tuned. I mean, we got fishing, hunt report, news. We got everything coming up.
Now, my friend, we're going to be
right back. And a lot of food we got to put in front of us, KD.
There'll be a few missing when you get back.
Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana. Voted Best of Louisiana Outdoors 3 years in a row.
Benny's Unlimited Wash Club memberships start at $14.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club at one of Benny's 7 locations.
When my wife and I started Relief Windows, what our goal was to give a quality job to a homeowner. Everybody's scared of contractors. We wanted to change the mold of what that is. The reason why you should pick Relief Windows to do your renovation of your home, windows, doors, hardy plank, or siding, is because of the experience, quality service of our company. We're going to show up on time. We're going to do the job right. The job's not done until you're happy and we're happy. We believe you deserve a quality job.
Relief Windows. Hi, I'm John Jackson, and you know we always say we gather our groceries out the bayou. Whether it's freshwater, saltwater, catfish, redfish, you have tons of choices when it comes to fish in Louisiana. But when I fry fish, there's only one choice, and that's Louisiana fish fry. My new favorite, the Cajun fish fry, has the perfect amount of cornmeal, corn flour, and the perfect mix of spices that really bring the heat. Hey, if you're craving Cajun, go look for the bright red bag at your local grocers. Bring home the taste of Louisiana with Louisiana fish fry.
Hey, welcome back to Paradise, Louisiana. I went down to Grand Isle on a charter a few weeks ago, and I look under the dock. Over there is Danica. I'd forgotten she had the little kayak tournament. So check out this interview with Danica. She shares her heart about what it means, and also a few of the kids, and just the exuberance of them being there.
If you look at some of the pictures they sent us, it's amazing what they do, but they do this all the time. This is the first time they were Son of Saint.
Son of Saints.
And that we did one time out of the Wrigley's, and Dudley and all them captains took these kids. These are kids that you can say son of saints. They're son of people in the service. They do everything for them. And they give them everything, you know, and they go to special school.
Oh, yeah.
They discipline these kids. But what a measurement Danica was telling me about the captains she got, kayak captains. You know, Danny Ray always doing something when we in Canada Ray, but hey, Kaylin Johnson, I don't care, every redfish or kayak tournament where we have announced the winners, Kaylin's been winning. I don't know where.
And drove in all the way from Lafayette
Talk
just
about
to
the
bless
Black
people.
Panther? That must be the Black Shark. I don't know what he is, but whatever he's doing, he went in these tournaments, but he took them out that day too.
Hey,
I just want
you
to
see excitement about going fishing? Check this out.
Today we're going to take 9 boys out from Son of a Saint organization. It's fatherless children. Either their dads have been incarcerated or passed away. We're going to put them on the boats today. Last night they came in and we taught them how to cast, taught them how to tie knots, and did a little fish identification and fished off the dock. Now this morning we're going to put them on kayaks with Captain Danny Ray and volunteers from the Bayou Coast Kayak Fishing Club.
I'm trying to catch my new personal best fish of all time because I'm a bass fisherman. The biggest bass that I caught was 4 pounds. I'm really hoping to break that today with a massive, like 23-inch redfish.
Go ahead. What you fishing out of today?
A kayak.
Kayak. So you gonna go fry the bulls, right?
Yeah. Fresh shrimp.
I want to catch a speckled trout because I always wanted to catch one, and I hope I catch one today.
Cool. Hey, right behind this, Wish to Fish Redfish Cup. Gary, you were there.
Well, the Redfish Cup, they've been bringing an individual. The captains, they take a captain and go to individual. He fishes for fun, but they also let him weigh in his fish. You know, the youth division. So this little boy got his trophy. He was on my
Jada Dean. We proud of you.
Jada Dean, his whole family. His grandma was there. His aunts were there. He was so popular. He was there the whole day. And you know, let's talk about it. But Captain Matt May, one of the best captains around. It wasn't just a short run. They ran from the dock almost to Hopedale.
Gee.
And we crossed 3 lakes. It was a little rough, but it was a joyride. I'm gonna tell you. So
they had fun. Check it out.
This is the Jada Dean Show. First off.
All right, we left the dock, Lake Pontchartrain this morning. Got a pretty strong west wind, dirty water over that way, a lot of fresh water. So we made the run across Lake Pontchartrain over into Lake Catherine, cut through Marquez Canal, jumped into Chef, went down the intercoastal and cut across Lake Bourne over to the Mystigo, and we ran down to Lena Lagoon, which is near Hopedale. Been fishing here a lot of fish on all these points, and it was going to be a real easy place to fish with Jada today. So that's kind of the reason I came here. Also, if you look, this water is just aquarium clear, and we saw about 4 or 5 tournament boats fishing the main Mystigo on the way down. So we're fixing to pull up. This has been my best point right here.
All right, Jada, what you think about it? You think we on some fish? Can you smell them?
Can you smell them?
Look at me.
Yeah.
Give me pretty glasses. I'm ready. you gonna get double? You trying to get in there?
Get a double. He really. This is why we come over here.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
This is why I came over here.
This is why you made that run, huh?
That's right. Let's see.
Tater's so big.
Yeah, bring him around this way. There we go. Bring him in here. Fish in. All right, let me get Daddy's. Lay him on the floor.
Daddy, yours is bigger than Mama's.
Yep.
Oh, look up
Yeah,
there.
you did.
Get the, let me see your face, boy. Tell me, give me a
That's
thumb.
awesome.
Look at Daddy behind you. Y'all got me. Y'all make it hard to shoot. Trying to get the fish. Let me see a smile there.
Doubled up.
Woohoo!
Look at that. Perfect
Oh,
size,
yeah.
too. Perfect. Perfect size.
Hand me that rag behind you.
We gonna eat good.
You believe that?
Well,
Guess what, buddy? You got your
What you think about it?
Let's measure
All
mine.
three of y'all. Hey.
Let's measure mine.
You're watching Paradise, Louisiana. Wish to Fish, Louisiana.
That is the biggest redfish I ever got. It is, matter of fact, I've caught a couple, but nothing near that.
Tell
This
me
is
what
an awesome
happened
experience.
a while ago. You was watching.
I was watching my son reel his in, and all of a sudden, my pole just started going. If I hadn't had a good grip on it, it took it right out of my hand.
It's been a while since I felt one.
It feels
Get
awesome.
in on some of the action.
Yeah.
Which way is he going? All right, come up to the front. All right, here. Give me that pole. Bring him around the side.
Get all three of them together. Look at that view. Man, look at the color.
Oh, they're pretty, aren't they? Perfect size fish.
You see them white. Look, this look. And that's the water. See?
Yeah,
And the
that's
grass.
because of the water. Exactly.
Dang, you slap hands, huh?
Don't they look like goldfish? Ain't that beautiful?
That is.
Look at the belly. Even the belly.
Even the belly's pretty on them. Perfect eating fish.
What'd you think about that? Huh?
What you think about it?
Good. Good job, Daddy.
Thank you
Good
for the
job,
box.
Daddy.
Let's measure.
All right, you got 2 in the live well to go to weigh in. You got 2 in the box.
Looks like they come out of the mold. Look
All right, Daddy, you got another one.
Good job.
Woo! I had to have help with that one. You did good. Thank you.
Tell me what you think, Jada. Tell me what you think. Is it fun?
It's fun.
All right, you can see these ribs on it, and that's what we call an ultra lock.
Yeah.
And that's a 3/0 mustad hook. Yeah, and these jig heads are made exclusively for me, and make them in 1/16, 1/8, quarter, 5/16, 3/8, and half. And we use them with all our jigging, just depending on what size we need. But we went to this size, this and a 1/16, for popping corks with plastic. But I found it works perfect out here with this live shrimp because the hook is sharp. And I don't have to make a real elaborate.
No, I had to have a split shot.
Exactly, and have a spot that you could break off with that split shot. So it just makes it real easy, and using my boat monkey floats here and just working real good for us this morning. And this point's producing
I see
pretty
them
good.
pin reels too.
Yes, sir.
Shot that reel. Find that good grass, we finding them fish. Oh yeah, that's long.
He's got attitude.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, Jada.
Another one in the box.
Another one in the box.
stroke before he was born, and it affected, the stroke was on the right side of his brain and affected his left side. So he has a hard time grasping things with his left hand and keeping his foot flat. We actually had to do surgery in December, and they went in and cut his calf muscle or the tendons in his calf and by his ankle, so that his foot would be able to stay flat and not keep rolling over. And we do therapy once a week, and that's physical, occupational, and speech therapy. But basically they said that as long as we keep up with everything, that he would be able to be just like any other boy.
Oh, this was amazing. It was an amazing environment, amazing people. Everything about it has been awesome. My son loved it. He loves to fish. He likes to talk about fish. He likes to, you know, obviously just a little while ago he bragging on me because he's caught the biggest fish. So I mean, it's great people, great environment. It's very awesome. We very much appreciate it. Stay tuned for more Paradise, Louisiana.
Hey, we've been fishing together for years, as you watch the show, but I got my captain's license. I'm ready to take you out to share the kind of experience that I grew up with my family having. Give me a holler, chefkd.com. Don't tell nobody, but we gonna cook and eat pretty good on board. See you soon.
My neighbor Tony, he looked at me and said, "Man, you're crazy. You're about to leave out in this weather." And I said, "Sir, I have a tag fish to go catch."
I won this beautiful boat catching a tag redfish in Venice, Louisiana.
There's 100 redfish waiting. It all starts Memorial Day weekend. Sign up today.
The best part about being a member of a Touchstone Energy Cooperative is that it's your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. That's the power of your co-op membership.
Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Welcome to Paradise, Louisiana. Bourgeois Charters, an airplane trip. His first trip was, how long, 10 years ago?
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah, that was that small plane.
Yeah.
I had the invitation to go on the first flight.
Yeah.
Tell them what happened.
Too doggone big.
250 pounds and a big camera guy. We didn't have Chris.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I've been trying to do it together. He's been so busy. It's been so popular all around the country, probably around the world.
Yeah.
I am so excited. It's been bad weather. This is only the second time he's been out in a week, so
yeah.
I hope I don't black cloud you. It don't look like it. We better quit talking.
Yeah, as y'all know, he is the black cloud. We got a lot of bad weather out by Chandler Sound right now, but we're gonna say fly around and get in there, catch a fish early, and get back early. I think today. I think it's gonna be a quick trip, man. But we're gonna get it out there. We're gonna see if we're gonna kill that black cloud today.
I'm telling you. Well fed. My blood sugar's not too high.
Oh,
everything is always good to eat.
Yeah.
And they even had a treat last night.
Yeah, we don't talk about the ice cream and caramel.
We don't want to talk about it. Let's get on plane. We got a guest today, and I want to take him. Eric Frank Photography, and he is one of the guys that keeps pods together and helps out with Mike, bro. Mike, I want to thank you for taking care of Paradise, Louisiana, all you have. So let's go to work. Chris Lecoq, we hope we get him to catch some fish. He says don't worry about it.
All right, Gary.
it worth the trip in itself if you never flew over all the places you fished by boat. It's just amazing. It's been a 10-year wait. I flew over water before, but from land to land and seen it. It took me a long time to fly with the Chapel Basin. Newfield been having this thing going, and it's everybody that goes. And I don't know if anybody had a bad trip, but they didn't catch nothing. They go catch redfish, they go catch speckled trout on one side of these islands, and he knows it so much. I think he get a little competition in some other people coming out here. I see another plane out here. But it's just worth the trip. Right off the bat. I've been wade fishing all my life since I was a teenager in Grand Isle. But it's one of the things they do. They do it at Big Lake, they do it here. A lot of big trout come. He had a 6-pounder yesterday. That's what I want.
Well, I think you out of $5 now.
Stand up, come on, man. Oh, did I catch you one? Huh? Right there, man. Woo, good trout. Good trout. Good trout. Look at that. Get it for me, don't ever get away, you ain't
Flip him up. Beautiful, son. Beautiful.
Look at that.
The black cloud.
Oh, look.
Got him at 2.5 pounds.
You're making me nervous. Where's my rod?
All right.
Oh, there it is. My first one.
Tell me something.
In the Chandelier Islands.
First fish, Chandelier Island. Cool.
You think it's worth 10 years though?
I don't know, man. It didn't take long.
No, this made it worth already. That big trout on top water.
Yeah.
Good 2.5-pound fish, but tell me. Yeah, 6-pound fish yesterday.
Yeah, 6'9". 6'9" with
6'9". And how many you had over 4?
Probably. But this time of year, the big ones really kind of start letting off. We probably maybe had 5 or 6 over 4. That was it. Yeah, beautiful trout, man. We're out here, Chandelier Islands, enjoying it. We're on top of a grass bed. Lots of wind. They got some bad weather out here. We're hoping to get to 10 o'clock. So we're going to stop talking and get to fishing. You want to try to find some clear water, try to find some mullets or pogies. The biggest thing, you got to do your homework before you leave. You got to know what the tide range is doing. You got to know if it's coming in, it's going out. You know, how was the weather the day before? So there's so many variables to making a successful trip, even if it's by the plane, by the islands, or even by the boat. You got to do your homework. You don't just pull out there and start catching fish. So you know that. You know,
the thing is, go by boat, that's a long
that's a long ride. That's a long ride. We don't even talk about going by boat. I mean, just in general, just fishing in general, I look for all the things to line up perfectly if I can. Good water, good bait, water moving, you know, a variety of bait. Right now, there's loaded with them little bitty, they got storm minnows, they got rain minnows, they got that little pogie that's in the grass right now. So there's so much bait out there right now. Everyone should be, like this little fat Albert, it should be pumped up because there's so much abundance of bait.
Look at that. Look at me. I don't catch nothing but good trout. I ain't catching many. I don't catch nothing but good trout.
All right, cool. Some people do this through the gills. That's instant death. Don't want to do that. We're going to use a soft spot right here.
Right.
Push through the soft spot and go to the top.
Go to the top and the bottom.
You want to close that mouth. That way he can live. He'll live all day long like this. You kill him, you know who's coming, huh? Tax collector. You kill him. You got dead fish on your side?
One of the things that we hit while ago?
Yeah, you got tax collector come get him, you kill him. Look at that. So you getting a couple, man? Let's do it. All right. That'll work.
All right.
Now, today the water's crystal clear.
So we didn't have no issue with jellyfish. That wasn't an issue. We had some big old stingrays that like eating the fish off the stringer. So which people don't realize, but a big stingray, I'm talking about 4 to 5 foot across, some of these monsters, they're looking for easy food, man. And I have more problem with stingrays pulling fish off my stringer than anybody else right now. Donkey. The secret bait, right? Nobody knows the secret bait. You know me, you know I'm talking about donkey. He's not no 6-pounder. It's good, healthy fish. People want to experience things, you know. Some people still like watching TV and doing it, but some people truly like the outdoors. And this is, you know, Louisiana has so much to offer. You know, and we like sharing all the things we do. And I take nothing for granted. You know, everything, I'm sitting here for a reason.
On that fella, get this, Sophia? Yeah. Come on. Ain't catching many, we're catching good ones.
Everyone calls it a bucket list, but it's before they leave, they rebook for next year. So a bucket list ain't when you rebook, you know, you keep going at it, you know. So yeah, it's been a lot of unique people across the United States and across, you know, other countries that's been here experiencing this stuff. So it's pretty cool.
I used to love wade fishing. Being around Towfield is even more fun. It's crazy, it's fun. We strapped it on our butt today. Till I should have never took my topwater blade off. But fish what makes you comfortable, fish what you know.
So spinning and bait casting. All my Texas guys got to throw a bait caster. Even if they know how to throw it or not, they all love bait casters. I love it also if I'm trying to say if I'm fishing redfish or if I really want to pinpoint a cast, I like throwing a bait caster. But out here, as you've seen today, it's a lot of open water. So it's long cast, general directions. We don't have to say hit a quarter on the head. We just got to be general direction and ultra long as far as you can throw it. So a spinning rod, as you've seen today, even with a light lure, I can, for weight, I can outcast you with a spinning rod, weight for weight. Now when you threw that big old 2-pound badonkadonk on there, you were getting it out there, but same thing. So there's less effort with a spinning rod, so I prepare.
Yeah, the wind top back.
Yeah, wind top back. I prefer a spinning rod because, like I said, it's easier to clean than a bait caster. When you dunk a reel out there, you can about kiss it goodbye. All right, there it is. All right, Big Gary, 10 years took you on a slim fast diet, not eating ice cream and all that good stuff to get you down here. And here we go. So we made a few hours of fishing, had a good time. So you lost some weight, you was able to get on a plane.
Storm is coming.
Storm's coming, the black cloud is truly behind us. And this black cloud today did pretty good. Got a couple of nice trout in there, top water action. Got a little mixed bag, a little red, deep trout. Big Eric got some good fish.
Yeah, Frank. Yeah,
so, yeah, this is just a few hours of fishing, man. So what do you think about the islands out here? Pretty good?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Never been out here before. Boat, plane, and nothing.
Yeah.
Just hope I can come back.
Oh yeah, we'll get you back here, man.
You're mighty busy.
That's all right.
You've been on there now to show there's people coming. your cancellation, you catch them back up?
Yeah, we can. We'll get them in there. We'll get you back out here. No problem. No problem.
When we get back to camp, I got a couple things I want to talk about technique. Yeah. Let's get out of here before the storm comes.
Yeah. Go ahead. Woo! All right. Cool. That'll work, son.
Fillets.
Fillets.
We're going to take some fish home, Eric.
Pause moving and storage.
We just sold our house.
Congratulations.
We have 2 weeks to move.
We'll deliver a few containers.
Our new home's not ready.
No problem. You can store things with us while you're between homes.
We might need help.
We'll refer trusted packers.
We'll be staying at my brother's.
Well, that sounds...
He has kids of his own.
Well...
5 of them.
Ma'am?
Help.
Trust us for local and long-distance moving and store at our storage centers. Pods, moving and storage, solved.
The perfect event calls for the perfect spread of authentic Cajun cuisine. And Catering Cajun has the planners, packages, and chefs to ensure your event is long remembered. For weddings, corporate lunches, or anything in between, give us a call.
There's no better way to cool down this summer than with a delicious thirst-quenching Polar Pop Cup from Circle K. The Polar Pop Cup is the coolest way to beat the heat. Fill your Polar Pop Cup up with the flavors you crave and crushed or cubed ice. Nothing stays cold longer, so you can stay refreshed all day long. Stop in Circle K today for an ice-cold Polar Pop Cup. Polar Pop Cup, only at Circle K. Take it easy.
Hey, welcome back to the H&H Tournament Report. And Gary, you got one of the big ones coming up for the ladies.
Oh, yeah. Coco Classic. Coco Marina, and been going on a bunch of years, and it starts, so it's coming up this weekend. You can go to their website, do whatever. Ladies, you want to have fun? It's a party. Fishing right now is hot in Cocodrie, by the way. So get out there, go catch some fish.
Go get you some. But God, the big guy, you know, down there at Fouchon Golden Metatarpon Rodeo, I want to tell you something. Fishing, food, fun, family, it was amazing. They did a production that was unbelievable. A lot of that's going to be next week, but we're going to tease it a little bit this week.
Well, we're going to tease. You know, first thing I did, this man don't think I know Rockin' Bootsy. I don't know if he know it, but nothing excites you as much. He come back and said, that's the best performance I've seen. Rockin' Bootsy was going. Well, I do it every year. The Grand Isle Rodeo, I did it at the Saints Reunion, you know. He is amazing entertainment. And
look, my little daughter got up there dancing with him. He jumped out off the stage. That made my day. The mayor, come on, we're gonna save that for next week. More to come on that.
No, we'll show them right now. We're gonna show some things from we were there. You know, you judging the cooking contest. We had 2 judges. We'll probably shoot a little bit of that this week. But the overall tournament, and we're gonna do a special deal on it next week. I got some shots of fish coming in, big fish. I got interviews from different men. Dr. Bankston, we got some of the former admirals, and we got word from the admiral. It was a long weekend.
Chris Moran's crew, both marinas. Look, just heads up, stars on. We had a problem with the AC in the room, and they had 2 guys on it, as busy as they were in like 10 minutes. Okay, they're just amazing.
Also on LA1. The Lafayette Kayak Fishing Club, July 21st at Leeville Topwater Marina. Coming down on the left, and before you get to the bridge, you don't have to cross the bridge, but that's where it's at.
Slamboree, LA1 Slamboree. Kayakers get down there and get you some.
That ain't a Cajun name, you know, it's Sambaroo.
Well, they were probably Boo-Ray and Hooray and,
yeah,
you know,
they Cajun Fishing
You know what
Club.
Cajuns do? They make up them words.
I know what, but the Cajun Fishing Club, they've been done long. They was bringing these kayak fishing to the front.
Fastest
Joe
growing
and Don predicted
sport.
5 years ago when they first started doing it, he said, this thing gonna explode. You know, now they got so many tournaments, and the big one, the Ride the Bull, coming up. I even got a kayak. I got it at my camp, and I'm paddling around there catching bass. And the fishing report, I got some fishing reports, and it's all about the kayak. So,
well, then jump into freshwater. I got freshwater. Ascension Area Anglers, Saturday, August 18th. Their 4th annual open tournaments. Anybody can fish it. They take it by mail. They're gonna be out of Darwin's Landing. They got great prizes, raffles. They're looking to make this the biggest one yet. And we're kind of, you know, we're going to throw into something. Myself from the chartering side of Chef KD Charters and Paradise, Louisiana, we're throwing in a chartered fishing trip down in Venice. Going to stay at Doug McClug's camp. It's going to be an awesome event. Get out there and get on it. Guess what? They use this money for the Bass Nation Championship. Fishing for Tucker, and also the high school program to help fund some of these high school kids. So August 18th, y'all be looking for it. A lot more going to be coming your way. We start making plans.
Let me interject something that KD was telling you about. By that time, I'm sure it's going to be both sides.
No problem.
Both sides.
When they say dry runs, it always is.
Usually it'll be on both sides. But what's so good about that, the water going to be right as lowest. They'll be locating their fish. And right now, you know, August is a month away. Well, I'm just saying, you can start booking right now and go get in there early because there's going to be a bunch of boats. And it's for a good cause.
Hey, stay tuned. We'll be right back with a bunch more of Your Paradise, Louisiana. We've been fishing together for years, as you watch the show, but I got my captain's license. I'm ready to take you out to share the kind of experience that I grew up with my family having. Give me a holler, chefkd.com. Don't tell nobody, but we gonna cook and eat pretty good on board. See you soon.
Ask me about my Tempur-Pedic.
Ask me how fast I fall asleep.
Why not talk to someone who's sleeping on the most highly recommended bed in America?
Ask me about staying asleep.
Tempur-Pedic owners are more satisfied than owners of any traditional mattress brand.
Ask me how it feels after 10 years.
Tempur-Pedic, the most highly recommended bed in America.
Ask about Tempur-Pedic at Olin's, where you know you always get the guaranteed low price. Olin's is the only store in Baton Rouge and Lafayette with the full line of Tempur-Pedics.
Benny's Unlimited Wash Club memberships start at $14.99 a month. Wash, rinse, and repeat every day. Join Benny's Unlimited Wash Club at one of Benny's 7 locations.
Hey guys, check out this amazing picture from the surf, celebrating the 4th, red, white, and blue, patriotic, shot from Grand Isle. Thank you for the picture, and it comes from the Shrimp and Cocktails Camp.
Can I show you a picture?
Sure.
Yeah, I saw that thing. It brought $7,000, the original print.
Look it out. Check it out.
You see that?
Not that print, but the one on canvas.
Boy,
you priceless, Gary. You just priceless. Can I tell you?
Yeah.
But look, you got the big boy coming up here in a couple of weeks at the Superdome.
All right. They got the Sportsman Show. They either call it the Hunting and Fishing Expo, seminars, everything. Last year, they brought it back. It was a hit. Even with all the rain, it was packed. It was packed for 3 days in there. Let me tell you, don't miss it. Be there. You won't believe it. Air conditioning, it's just a super thing. We'll be there with our camera and visit, and I'm sure you'll be giving
July
tips.
20th through 22nd. Doors open at 3 p.m.
Watch it. We got a commercial running this week.
Check out the commercial.
Now, you got some reports, too.
Well, you know, the youth lottery hunts, they're accepting applications now for the deer, waterfowl hunts on the wildlife management areas. And look, everybody wants to go to Sherburne. Go online, get registered. It's just that simple. Also, last week we were talking about they were meeting on a snapper. And we're close enough that they're getting concerned with right at 300,000 pounds creel in, that they're going to go ahead, starting on the 13th, go to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday till further notice. So that's what's on there. Also, the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, Baton Rouge chapter, Saturday, August 11th at Lamar Dixon. They're going to be hosting their big live and silent auction, their big event, lots of food, great games. Guys called Bill Weber, Linda Bear, or Mike Bear. It might be Barry, but it says Bear. And you can just go to their websites and check it out, Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. Also remember, the Lake Bistineau Drawdown starts on July 23rd. So be prepared for a whole different lake when they draw it down. Great news, everybody been waiting for this. Commead River.
You were raised around the Commead River. I'm raised on the Amy. I'm right between the Amy and Commead. Yeah, it's waiting. You and I might not be here when it's built, but it finally got off.
They got the money allocated.
Thanks to Gary Graves and And Senator Cassidy, it's coming. It's coming.
And it is coming. Now, we got a whole bunch
what that got to do with fishing? Ooh.
That's news.
Yeah, that's news, buddy.
That's news. That ain't fishing.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, moving on. Louisiana Shrimp Boards, they're going to be meeting Tuesday this week, figuring out just what they're doing with the future shrimp quotas, dates, opening. It's open to agenda. You can make comments. Yeah. You're welcome to attend as the public.
That's it.
For generations, anglers from across the globe have put their trust in Abu Garcia. Because out here on the water, we know our science is your religion. Fish like a fanatic with the latest generation of Revo. Featuring up to 24 pounds of max drag. Designed for leverage and power. Built on corrosion resistance and comfort. World-class adventure awaits with Revo. Abu Garcia for life.
The perfect event calls for the perfect spread of authentic Cajun cuisine. And Catering Cajun has the planners, packages, and chefs to ensure your event is long remembered. For weddings, corporate lunches, or anything in between, give us a call.
In Louisiana, our state parks are the perfect family destination. With nearly 180 miles of trails through park grounds and historic sites, you can endlessly explore nature, try some kayaking or world-class fishing, then find the perfect campsite or settle into a cozy cabin. Louisiana is calling, and she's using her outside voice. Plan your escape today at www.lastateparks.com.
Okay, Brett, safety and car insurance.
Never scored a safety. That's defense. But go on, please.
Yeah, defensive. That's exactly how you should drive.
There is no such thing as a defensive drive. Offense makes the drive.
Oh, I mean when you're on the road.
But it doesn't matter, home or away.
Okay, clearly I'm striking out here.
That's baseball.
Get great auto rates from Farm Bureau Insurance. Call your agent today.
Welcome to Berkeley Abu Garcia Fishing Report for this week. And, you know, we've been catching so many fish be coming from where they're both
sides of the
salt water. So we got it marked fresh for salt. But I'm going to start off with my friend, again, Ken Lambert. They call it Ken's Camp. His grandsons were down. They got in that kayak. And there they were again. They would go catch 8 or 9 bass all the time, but nice ones.
What better way to bring kids into the outdoors?
They fish in that matrix shad crawl, and with that weedless hook, just like we showed you last week, rigging it. Also, we got Mark Navo, okay? Mark Navo fishes over there at Bayou Liberty in Lacombe.
Right.
He's catching bluegills in right there by Bayou Adventures, not far. He's catching bluegills. They caught them in 1 hour on cricket. And the crickets come from Bayou Adventures. Mark is back in the fold. He sent us that for a while there. Every weekend he's sending us something. The big old chinkapin, big old regular gagala, or brim. So thank you, Mark. We're going to go freshwater now, way up the Red River. Mike Clark should have had this last week. This is about a week old, but Michael Clark is with the fire department in Alexandria. He also fishes. He's also Cream Pro. He designs baits. He was been fishing that. We caught him when it first come out. We called it a fish frog, okay? Got the thing like this, but it's shaped like a fish.
Okay.
There was a lot of shad starting to spawn all over the rivers, False River, but he had the same thing, but he was fishing
I'll put those baits up, by the way.
No, yeah, I know you. Yeah, good thing he'll send me a bunch. So don't wait. He's with Cream. You can have them.
Well, you know, I got a report.
He was averaging 12 pounds a day on the Red River. He was fishing pool 3 and 4. So all the fish were caught on the Cream. They call it a doodad now. You go to the store. The AKA fish frog, that's what it used to be. But it's the only thing he could catch the keepers on. And during that was going on, that open was going on. So if he would have fished in the open, he could have won that thing.
Good.
That's right.
You know, also from freshwater, we were out at, Stuart and I went out at Henderson. We'd heard about a good bite. Now, Henderson is really low. So we get back there, Man, we catching a few little fish. I told him, let's go fish the lunculars right indoor. We're going down the canal, and Isaac Fields and Laurie Villajon, they're from Crowley. We passed by, we said, how y'all doing? He said, wait a minute. He said, you that guy that's with Mr. Gary Rasponi of Paradise, Louisiana? I said, yeah. He said, well, look, man, he picks up this big old fish. He said, it's a lunculur bite. I looked at Stu, I said, well, I don't know if we're gonna catch that one, but you know what? That's what it's about. But check out this pretty little stringer that they caught using a pink worm and a black lunculur. But you know what? You got a couple of your friends here that sent in some stuff too.
Oh yeah. I was coming back and stopped at Quizdo, and the girl comes and said, Mr. Gary, look here, I'll show you. You ever seen a blue frog? I said, no, but I've seen a bunch of other ones lately. There's a lot of people catching frogs. There's a Mandy Griffin, frogging in the feet. Here she goes. She said, here's the picture. There it is. Sort of played a trick on her. A friend showed me the picture first. I said, hey, I seen that. You look like that girl I saw on the internet. So I played with her, but yeah, you wouldn't believe. Yeah, here's a actual blue frog. On the green on it was just a little bit part of the head. Now, and my niece. My niece is a little baby, Levi. Best picture they ever sent with me when he's here kissing that fish.
All I can tell you is you look at that face.
Levi James Kersey. That's my nephew's daughter's baby. My Drew Rasponi. There's another one of them Rasponis. He's one of them ones that know how to make money. He's a good, hard-working young man. Fishing for bass and brim in a pond in Watson.
Mr. John Bernard, he sent us a great report too from down there in Gibson, Amelia area, dead-end canals using only worms. He's ready to take you fishing. He said he guarantees he can whip the black cow.
Well, I cheated. I dropped your name to him and you come. So
bring my pit and we cook on board.
You know, he drives all the way from Broussard, so they go there. But that's 6, 7 weeks in a row he didn't show with different people. He's entertained people. They're catching some beautiful fish.
Well, I got one for you jumping in salt water. We're getting ready to run over to the tent for the weigh-in for the Fouchot Golden Medal Rodeo. And this little gal comes in here, and she is squealing excited, okay? So I'm not going to go any further. Check out this interview. Rad Trashy came out there with us. She is now in 3rd place for the Southeast Division Women. She caught this right alongside the road. She was in a boat in Leeville. Check this one out.
You got it. Look, today is the day. It shows you Kim Watson. It just takes one cast, a little over 5-pound trout on a boat, throwing right at Highway 1, right off the bank. We're now here at Moran's Marina, and she's sitting in 3rd for the Southeast Division of the Trout Star Trout Division. So congratulations, Kim. Heck of a fish.
What was that like, girl?
It was nice. We didn't know what it was until we pulled it up. Super
I thought
excited.
they told you had a big old gaff top.
I thought I had that.
Back at you. Look at this picture of James Emily III fishing out of Fouchot.
Yeah,
nice
we thought we were going to
fish.
run that last year. That was his mother that passed away.
Yep.
And they've been fishing out of Fouchot. And man, I'll tell you what, he's one of them that still fishes cockle. No, I'm not talking about plastic cockle. I'm talking regular cockle, but in the marsh. But most of them still people are catching these fish. They're still live trout.
Now, we got a couple of knockout stories too.
Well,
from the 2nd and the 5th of July. The first one they had 50 trout. It was Andy, Tim, Andrew, and Ken and Jordan. But then flipping around to the 5th, it was a father-daughter trip with Jordan, Stephen, Carol, and Ken, and they had 60 trout.
Now you send me a picture of my friend's daughter with a 5.19 trout off the side of the bank on Highway 1.
No, she was actually in a boat by the bank. So we had to get that.
Okay.
That got redone since I told you. That's the one we just run.
Yeah,
but that was an amazing, amazing shot.
Yeah, well, now I'm going to tell you what now. The father-daughter, that's another picture. That's where you already did that one, huh? Fishing report in Lake Bourne. Austin Griggs, Matthew Venable, and Cole Severio. That was Saturday. They were staying at my camp. They're going Lake Bourne fishing the rig with my grandson, Blake Ashford. They're using live shrimp from Island Marina.
On a drop shot rig, too.
Drop shot, Carolina rig. But what's name was also using matrix head Creole shrimp just on a 1/4 ounce jig, and they were bouncing off around the rigs.
You know a good tip when you're out fishing and the fish bite turns on and you're fishing with live shrimp, 1 or 2 people in the boat can throw plastic. Once you get the bite going on, save your shrimp, because they're going to bite on plastic once that shrimp smell gets in the water.
Creole. Yeah, that's a whole trip. Especially when them shrimp, now them shrimp are going up every day. You know, it used to be 20 cents, now they're 40.
Captain Jack takes them drag shrimp, he crushes them up, puts them in a little water, chunks them in the water, gets that shrimp and throws plastic.
Oh, that's
Sorry about that, Jack. I got to share your secret.
Miss Angie again in Isla Marina. Miss Angie and David, they keep sending us great reports. Big report right now is bass. You know, bass, sheephead, drum, and Lake Catherine. In March, the western shore of Lake Bourne, that's where the trout are being caught. Also in the wellheads, the platforms in Lake Bourne. That's the big deal. Biloxi Marsh is catching them. You might catch 40 and keep 30. You might have 10 so throwbacks, but the Biloxi Marsh right now is hot for trout and redfish. The fan casting
just getting away from the weather. If you can do that, it's amazing.
That's it.
Now, Chad Biot, a little marsh rat, good friend of ours, he had a great little trip, beautiful mess of trout fishing with the Kennedys, and you got a chance to spend a little time with them. You and Trevor both, and y'all had a great visit.
Well, wait, before we go to that, what about you? You ain't gonna give your report, you're trying to hide
I'm highlighting all the other hot captains. Captain Aaron Pierce, man, look, 9:30 in the morning the other day, had 100 trout fishing off there. But guess what? I had a great trip. I got a chance to take Trevor, a couple of his sons, and one of their friends. And we had 34 trout. We also had some sheephead. I like Spanish mackerel, so I kept some of those. We guys, by 9:30, quarter to 10, we had right at 50 fish and had a great trip. But I get a call Saturday morning, all right? Captain John, KD, I'm eating breakfast here at Marina, and these 2 people just drove in and said, man, look, we had a charter. The guide said he can't buy live shrimp, so he's not taking us. Well, don't know who that was, don't care to talk about that. I called my brother Gary, he said, man, look, if they drove down, I'm sleeping, you take them fishing. Thank you, by the way, because I got news for you. Miss Donna Villar and Mr. Louis Scarantine, is that correct? Now, you know all of Italian names. Anyway, I got a chance to take them out.
Scarantina.
We had an amazing day. We only fished for a little bit better than 2 hours and caught some beautiful fish. But guess what was the most pretty thing? Check a picture of this redfish gravy out. If that don't talk about true Italian, they took the whole redfish, I scaled it, cleaned it for it, made the gravy and topped it with that. What you think?
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, we don't want to get too long. Now, while we were there, Captain Chad Belot, good friend of yours, they come in. He beat the storms. It was calm like crazy. It was raining. We were underneath the shed. He was cleaning fish. We also had the little Kennedy girl was on that trip, her daddy, and they were so proud of that kid catching that first trout. And we let her talk, do about it, and then we're gonna give you a fishing report from Chad Biot, telling you how he's doing it right now in that area, in Leeville area, and then the Timberlair, and then we're gonna go to the Kennedy girl, and she's gonna tell you why she watched Paradise, Louisiana.
Dodge the storms. That's all we've been doing the last week or so. Dodge the storms. If the storms leave us alone, we catch some fish. Storms don't leave us alone, it's just running around chasing them. But the coastline right now from Grand Isle westward to West Timberlair is full of trout and redfish. Just surviving, getting along the coast. The water's been getting really, really clean and pretty. Green water is everywhere. It's all the way into Leeville, into the bays, Rackersee, Timberlair Bay. It's all green, pretty water. And it all has pretty much fish everywhere. Shrimp population is growing. The best technique we've been doing, Aaron Pierce and I just came in.
What's the best bait?
Live shrimp right now is pretty much dominating everything because we're on the coastline. If you find a school of fish feeding on shrimp like crazy, you can get them on grubs. But most of the fish we're doing is early morning stuff that we're catching early in the morning, and you pretty much want a live shrimp.
All right, now, I'm gonna ask you one more question. You come over here, you don't catch the weather good, and you're gonna go fish back in the marsh?
You're gonna go in the marsh. That's what I did yesterday. The family I have was from Monroe, and it was yesterday morning. It started up blowing easily 10 to 15 knots, probably gusting at 20. So I ran due north and we catch redfish. Safest bet. I mean, we can always catch redfish, go in the marsh. The great part about summertime when it's hot, if it's gonna blow, I'd rather be in the marsh because it's just too hot to be in the marsh. But when the wind blows, it's gonna make the bite on the redfish bite in the marsh much, much better. Just get on windy banks, pop a cork in the middle, power pull down, and just pull some redfish up with noise. Basically, you can force some corks to do the job.
Got it in it.
Hi, my name is Ada Jane Kennedy, and I live in Monroe, Louisiana.
And we had a great day of fishing with Captain Chad Bediot.
We caught a bunch of fish. We caught speckled trout and redfish.
Boy, that is beautiful.
Hey guys, if you don't think it's interesting, we sell tickets to watch us try to get 1 hour in. And Chris says if you think that's interesting, try to take all of our interesting discussions. I had to come up with a new name for what I was going to call it and make it into a 1 hour show. God bless you. Thank you for tuning in. Look, this is Paradise, Louisiana, and God's true paradise, the state of Louisiana. Take care of it. We'll see you next week. So much going on. Send us your pictures, and can't wait to see y'all on the water. See you next week.
Paradise, Louisiana is brought to you by Circle K. Taking it easy, Louisiana State Parks. Follow your outside voice to our parks and historic sites. Farm Bureau Insurance. Demco, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Baton Rouge Coca-Cola Bottling Company. Benny's Car Wash and Oil Change. Louisiana Fish Fry Products. Veterans Help Foundation. Relief Windows. Experience. Quality. Service. Catering Cajun. Creative catering from casual to corporate. And by CCA Louisiana and the CCA Louisiana Star Tournament.